Hello, welcome to the channel. I'm back to playing a little Skyrim again. Hopefully people will watch through the whole video this time.
What could it mean? The return of the Dragonborn?
Maybe. Let's see.
And who among us could possibly know the Hornet?
And now it's mission time. Where's Sarah? There's Sarah. There we are. White Run military camp.
This is it, men! They say that our foes is false, and that we are nothing more than thieves, thugs, and murderers. But no! We are farmers! We are craftsmen! We are sons and daughters of shopkeepers, maidservants, and soldiers! We are the sons and daughters of Skyrim! And we have come this far because our cause is true, because we fight as one, and because our hearts are bursting with anger. What we do here today, we do for our country, for all the true lords of Skyrim. Whiterun's walls are tall, but they are old and crumbling, like the Empire whose legion lies them. They've barricades to block us, but we'll tear through them, and the Imperials behind them! Our objective is the drawbridge. If we can find a way to drop it, the city will be ours! Everyone on me! Let's show these Imperial milk drinkers what true lords look like!
Let's go. Time to give the Empire a little kick downstairs.
Sons of Skyrim!
Let's see, I should have the proper apparel. Let's see. Yep, health. Imperial scum. There we go. Here we go. That was good. I almost went for the wrong person. There we go. Run, 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 run. There we go. There. Okay, if I'm gonna convince him, I need perhaps use some improvements. There we go. Plus 15 to speechcraft.
In the name of the...
Don't think.
Oh.
Back low.
Oops.
Damn, if I let this
Oops.
take my city without raising my own soul.
I still can.
I'm staying out.
That's enough. I surrender. I surrender. You should be talking to my steward. I surrender. Give me a few hours to gather my household. I'll depart. You have my word.
I'll
Vignar Greymane, your family was noticeably absent from the walls. Now I know why. Wouldn't the dagger in the back have sufficed?
You think this is personal? Skyrim.
I'm going
Not
to find
anymore.
whoever did it.
And you have no place to Whiterun anymore.
Position to hold now. But mark my words, old man. In the days to come, Ulfric will spread his rebellion thin. And what then?
Oh,
We need the Empire as much as it needs us. We Nords are the
I'm going to
Empire.
find whoever
Our
did it.
blood built it. Our blood sustains
Well,
it.
what
You,
happened?
of all people, should know that.
Well, if this
What
was
happened?
my empire, I'd be able to worship whoever I damn well pleased.
What happened?
You wish to see an empire without Kalos? Without its soul? We should be fighting those witch elves, not bending knee to them. The Emperor's nothing more than a puppet of the Thalmor. Skyrim needs a High King who will fight for her. And Whiterun needs a Jarl who will do the same.
Tell me, Vignar, was all this worth it? How many of those corpses lining our streets wear the faces of men who once called you friend? What about their families?
Enough, both of you. There is a burning city out there that needs a government. He's right. Galmar, come. Let us restore order.
This isn't over. You old fool. This isn't over. And you, Storm, I thought better of you. You'll all come to regret this day.
Get over to Windhelm. Tell Ulfric of our victory here.
Well then, back to Windhelm with me. Or Palace of the Kings.
By the gods, it's true, isn't it?
The Empire thinks it holds Valkyrie from us, but the souls of Skyrim's bravest are buried there and will fill our hearts and strengthen our blades. So, we should take Yarmarch. It'll be an important pressure point on the Imperials. My father, the Great Bear of Eastmarch, died by imprisonment after the Markarth incident. I, his only son, forced to deliver his eulogy via letter I had smuggled out of prison. Such is the love of Titus me for his subjects. When finally set free, I returned to Windhelm and was greeted by a city of mourning. At one with my own grief and anger, clamor and angry voices, calling out for justice, for war, they sat me on the throne of Ysgramor, the throne of my father. I only hope I can prove worthy of that honor. Take care. I'm not sure why Tullius is wasting his time trying to take Winterhold from us. But if he wants to throw his men away, I'll gladly accept that gift. I know more than most. I trained with the Greybeards at High Hrothgar when I was a boy. The way of the voice is an ancient, spiritual form of magic in which you project your vital essence into it, or shout. Most people would need to train for years before they could even attempt a single shout. The Dragonborn is different. You have an inborn ability to shout, the same way dragons are said to. Go with the gods.
Stormcloaks are finding victory across the land.
The Imperials have really dug into Whiterun. We're fighting because we're done bleeding for the Empire that won't bleed for us. Untold numbers of Lords died defending the Empire against the Dominion. And for what? Skyrim being sold to the Belmonts so the Emperor could keep his throne. We're fighting because our own yards, once strong, wise men, have become fearful and blind to the people suffering. We're fighting because Skyrim needs heroes, and there's no one else but us. Not entirely true, though not entirely false either. Any Nord can learn the way of the voice by studying with the Greybeards, given enough ambition and dedication. My shouting Torg to the ground proved he had neither. However, it was my sword piercing his heart that killed him. I killed Torg to prove our wretched condition. How is the High King supposed to be the defender of Skyrim if he can't even defend himself? Indeed, Ellison has become Jarl of Solitude, historically and conveniently home of the High King, backed by Imperial interests. But the Moot has not yet met the name of High Queen, and they won't. Not as long as I have any say in it. There hasn't been a true High King in Skyrim for generations. For too long, he's been handpicked by the Emperor and given emphatic nods by milk-drinking Jarls addicted to the Imperial court. It's time we had a real High King, one of our own making. It means you have the dragon blood. You have an inborn ability to use your voice the way dragons do.
Yeah.
The old tales tell of dragon-born heroes who slew dragons and took their power. It seems those tales are true, with the dragons returning, and now dragonborn appearing. Maybe the Greybeards know what it all means. They live in seclusion near the top of the throat of the world, the great mountain of Skyrim. They're masters of the way of the voice, of
Yep.
shouting.
Yep.
It's a great honor for them to summon you.
Yep.
They speak to very few. In fact, they hardly speak at all. I studied with them when I was young. They taught me how to shout. Yes, they chose me when I was just a lad. It was a great honor, of course. I was to become a graybeard myself. I spent almost 10 years at High Hrothgar, learning the way of the voice. Then the Great War came. I couldn't stand the sight. I often think about High Hrothgar. It's very disconnected from the troubles down here. That's why I couldn't stay. Why I couldn't go back. I was supposed to graybeards care about Skyrim's troubles. Their way. But I needed to do something about it. I'm sure Armgeir would call it one of my failures. Yes, the old is the most powerful, although the new seems so. I doubt he's forgiven me for leaving.
Oh.
And for what he considered blasphemy. Using shouts for anything but worship of Kinnereth. Yes, although I rarely use my training. The Greybeards believe the voice should be used only for worship of Kinnereth. I have fallen from their strict teaching. But I still don't feel it should be used lightly. Not all of Armgeir's lecturing was wasted, it seems. The old Dragonborn, the rules don't apply to you. You can shout the way dragons do, without training, through inborn instinct. They always hope to teach the Dragonborn to respect the way of the voice as they do. They never fully succeed. You'll have to make your own decision. It's a beautiful philosophy, but outside the seclusion of High Hrothgar, I was never able to hold to. They live in seclusion near the top of the throne of the world, the great
Not
tower.
safe from Skyrim. It's dangerous.
I'm not sure why Tullius is wasting his time trying to take what he can from us. The Empire's ravenous hunger for Skyrim silver makes them fierce. But rest assured, we'll win the region arrested from their greedy claws. Be careful out there.
I've gotten a mission to report, but I find myself
We should take your march. It'll be an important. Soon enough, we will march on Solitude. And on that day, the heroes of Sovngarde will march with us, and the Empire will fall to its knees in fear. Be careful out there.
Okay, I might as well temporarily turn that off because I didn't respond. I can maybe I'll turn it off on again and see if it helps. Hopefully. Maybe it will work this time.
The Empire's ravenous hunger for Skyrim silver makes them fierce. But rest assured, we'll win the region arrested from their greedy claws.
Dragging a bit. Well,
I've got a lot of respect for you.
I might as well lighten the load my character's carrying. Find the market, then set off some of the superfluous materials. Let's see what I can make. I think I'll put on our something to carry a little extra weight. Let's see. That light my load a little, but not much. Unfortunately. Let's mute it a little to avoid some of the noise. Hopefully you're still watching. Hope I'm not boring you.
Everyone says, blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
6, 7, 9, lighten the load. 14. Let's 49, 55, 63.